Alright, tech enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. It feels like just yesterday we were unboxing the iPhone 16, diving into all the new features and shiny hardware, but time flies in the tech world, and here we are, 6 months down the line in 2025, giving you the long-term lowdown. For those who might be new here, the iPhone has a rich history, constantly evolving and setting trends in the smartphone landscape. The iPhone 16 launched in September 2024, aimed to continue that legacy, bringing a blend of familiar design with some intriguing updates. What made it stand out initially was the inclusion of the action button and the camera control, features that were previously exclusive to the Pro models, alongside the new 18 chip, promising a performance boost. Now, I've been using this iPhone 16 on and off for the past 6 months, putting it through the ringer, the endless scrolling, the photo snapping, the occasional gaming session. It's the standard model, and it's been interesting to see how it holds up in the real world, not just in a controlled review environment. Initial impressions suggested it was a good update for some, offering near pro level quality in certain aspects. Let's see whether that holds true after half a year. First, the battery. After 6 months of consistent use, the battery health on this iPhone 16 is still sitting strong, around 98%. That's pretty respectable considering my typical day involves a constant barrage of emails, way too much time spent on social media, capturing photos here and there, and even sneaking in some gaming during downtime. On a full charge, it still comfortably gets me through the day, which is a big win. The A18 chip continues to deliver snappy performance. There haven't been any noticeable slowdowns or weird stutters, even when multitasking or running more demanding apps. Overall, I'm still quite satisfied with the battery and daily performance. While some initial reviews mentioned the smaller battery size compared to competitors, the efficiency of the chip and iOS optimization seem to be doing their job. The design of the iPhone 16 is familiar, echoing the flat edges and glass back we've seen in recent iterations. The aluminum frame feels solid and premium in the hand. After 6 months, the black finish has held up reasonably well. There are a few minor scuffs here and there from everyday use, but nothing too egregious. It still feels comfortable to hold for extended periods, and the 6.1-inch size strikes a good balance between screen real estate and pocketability. While the design isn't a radical departure from previous iPhones, it still feels modern and well-built. However, with rumors of a potential design refresh in the iPhone 17, the current aesthetic might feel a bit dated to some. The 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display on the iPhone 16 is still a treat to look at. The colors are vibrant, the blacks are deep, and the resolution of 1179 by 2556 pixels makes everything look sharp. Viewing photos and videos remains an enjoyable experience, and the brightness levels are sufficient even in most outdoor conditions. One of the main criticisms at launch was the 60 Hz refresh rate, especially considering the price point. After 6 months, while the display is still excellent in terms of color and clarity, the lack of a higher refresh rate is noticeable, especially when scrolling through feeds or playing fast-paced games. Compared to phones with 120 Hz displays, it does feel a tad less smooth. The ceramic shield glass has done a decent job of resisting scratches, though it's always a good idea to consider a screen protector for added peace of mind, as some users have reported hairline scratches even on the Pro models. The Apple 18 chip inside the iPhone 16 continues to impress. It handles everything thrown at it with ease, from demanding games to video editing, though I don't do heavy editing on this base model. Multitasking is smooth and apps open quickly. The performance has remained consistent over the past 6 months, with no significant dips. While the iPhone 16 doesn't have the Pro version of the chip found in the higher-end models, it still packs more than enough power for everyday tasks in even more intensive applications. Unlike some previous models, overheating hasn't been a major issue with the iPhone 16 during regular use, though it can get slightly warm during prolonged gaming sessions. The 18 chip's performance positions the iPhone 16 well for future software updates and demanding apps. The iPhone 16 launched with iOS 18, and the software experience has been generally positive over the past 6 months. Updates have been consistent, bringing bug fixes and improvements. However, like any new software, iOS 18 hasn't been entirely without its quirks. Some users have reported minor bugs and occasional app crashes. Apple Intelligence, the much-hyped suite of AI-powered features, has been a bit of a mixed bag. While some features like improved search and smart replies are useful, others feel like they're still in their early stages. Language limitations have also been a drawback for some. The tight integration with the Apple ecosystem remains a significant advantage, making it seamless to switch between my iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. let's revisit battery life with a bit more detail. On a typical day with moderate usage, I'm still ending the day with around 20 to 30% battery remaining. Heavy usage days involving more gaming or video recording naturally drain the battery faster, but it still holds up reasonably well. Charging is quick with a wired connection, reaching 50% in about 30 minutes as advertised. Wireless charging with MagSafe is also convenient, though slightly slower. The initial claims of improved battery life due to a more efficient chip and slightly larger battery seem to have held true in my experience. While the battery capacity might not be the largest on the market, the overall battery experience after 6 months has been satisfactory for my needs. The dual camera system on the iPhone 16, featuring a 48 megapixel main lens and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide, continues to impress. Photos are sharp, detailed, and have excellent color accuracy in various lighting conditions. Video quality is also top-notch, making it a reliable tool for capturing both photos and videos. The camera app has been generally stable, though some users have reported occasional freezing on other iPhone models. The camera control button, a new addition, has been a bit of a hit or miss for me. While it offers a quick way to launch the camera, I haven't found myself using it extensively for zooming or taking photos. It feels a bit awkwardly placed, and I often default to using the on-screen controls. The overall camera performance remains a strong selling point of the iPhone 16. No phone is perfect, and the iPhone 16 has its share of downsides. The 60Hz display, as mentioned earlier, is a noticeable omission at this price point. While the battery life is generally good, heavy users might find themselves reaching for a charger by the end of the day. Apple Intelligence, while promising, still feels like it needs further refinement and broader language support. The camera control button hasn't quite lived up to the initial hype for me, and of course, the price of the iPhone 16 remains a significant barrier for many. As we move further into 2025, whispers about the iPhone 17 series are starting to surface. While concrete details are scarce, we can expect Apple to likely bring improvements in several areas. Rumors suggest potential upgrades to the display, possibly including a higher refresh rate on all models, more significant advancements in camera technology, and further refinements in the chip and battery. There's also speculation about a potential design refresh with the rumored iPhone 17 Air. If these rumors hold true, the iPhone 17 could offer a more compelling upgrade, especially in areas where the iPhone 16 falls slightly short. So after 6 months with the iPhone 16, is it still worth buying in 2025? Overall, the iPhone 16 remains a solid and capable smartphone. It offers excellent performance, a great camera system, and a smooth software experience within the Apple ecosystem. If you're upgrading from an older iPhone, say an iPhone 13 or earlier, the iPhone 16 will feel like a significant step up in performance, camera capabilities, and battery life. However, the 60Hz display and the price point are factors to consider. For those already using an iPhone 15, the upgrade to the iPhone 16 might not be substantial enough to warrant the cost. In that case, waiting for the iPhone 17 series might be a wiser decision, especially if rumors of more significant upgrades materialize. In today's tech landscape, the iPhone 16 holds its own against competitors like the Google Pixel and Samsung Galaxy series, particularly for users deeply invested in the Apple ecosystem. Ultimately, the decision comes down to your individual needs and budget. If you need a reliable and powerful smartphone right now and are comfortable with the price and the 60Hz display, the iPhone 16 is still a great option. But if you can wait a few more months, the potential advancements in the iPhone 17 series might be worth holding out for. What are your thoughts? Are you considering buying an iPhone 16 in 2025? Let me know in the comments below.